Hey, this is Soldier 7 here, reporting for Right Wing Federation. As you see, I got another chance to do a video like this, and I wanted to get on a specific topic that's been on my mind for quite a while, quite a long time actually. And it involves the People's Republic of China, which is run by the Communist Party of China, single party state. And a thing I wanted to talk about was some policies that they've been using for years now, such as the Belt and Road Initiative and the debt trap diplomacy, and it's kind of being used to influence, other countries, like using the crony socialist system that they pretty much have. And no, it's not capitalism, even though some people will try to claim it is. No, China's not capitalism. Still communism with certain economic changes. Other than that, they're still communist. But the thing is for years now, for years now, they have tried to influence other countries and influence, governments that are pro-Beijing, are willing to do business with the communists in Beijing and so forth. And in some ways, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the domino theory during the Cold War. Yes, there are differences. There are differences, I would say, but being that said, could it be said that China's Belt and Road Initiative and debt trap diplomacy is the new domino theory? I mean, sure, yeah, like I said, it's not being done in the same way like the so-called domino theory was, like when the Soviet Union was just arming armed communist militants around the globe, or something in that theory, something in that way. Instead, it's more like, I guess the debt trap policy, like offering money to the communists in Beijing are going to offer money to people and to governments that are wanting to do business with them, and regardless of what the people think, if the people oppose it, nothing they can do about it, or so forth. So, like I said, I know that there are differences between these two things, but I do see some sort of similarities, and that's kind of what I wanted to ask is, could you say that China's Belt and Road Initiative and debt trap policy could be seen as the new domino theory? I mean, since they are practically the aftershock of the Soviet Union, technically, yeah, they've had some reforms and everything, but either way, they're still communist, and it doesn't mean that, just because the Cold War is over, I mean, you can look at this and think that maybe the chance that the spread of communism, at least the danger of the risk of spreading communism, is not officially over. So I just kind of wanted to get on that real quickly today, not go too deep into it because I don't want to rant. But I do. This was a topic I kind of wanted to talk about real quickly, and see if anybody else would agree that even if it's not the same, at least somewhat similar, that what the Chinese are somewhat doing, the communists in Beijing, I should say, are somewhat doing, are almost kind of like what the Soviets tried to do during the Cold War. Even though I know a lot of people may say, well, during the Cold War, China and the Soviet Union had their differences. They tried to do the same thing after, Khrushchev took over. Yeah, we know that there was an era where they split their ways, but still, that's not the point. The point is could it be argued that what we're seeing the communists in Beijing do today is maybe somewhat similar to what the Soviets tried to do during the Cold War? But anyway, that's all I have to say today. This is Soldier 7. Thanks for listening.